Ohayou gozaimasu. Konnichiwa, konbanwa, guten morgen, guten tag, guten abend, guten nacht. Buenos dias, buenos noches, buenos tardes. Bonjour, bonsoir, bienvenue, buongiorno. Ahoy, akosamash, annyeong haseyo, assalamu alaikum, shalom, makarimaka, jindober, ki ora, what do? Good morning. It's early morning streaming. It's early. It's morning. We're streaming. Hi, how are you? Hope you're having a good morning. First things first. Shout out Screaming Platypus. Good job in taking care of the kitties. Big shout out to Screaming Platypus's kitty Bella, who seems like she's starting to do a bit of a recovery thing, getting her appetite up. And when it comes to cats, appetite's a big one. I'll tell you what I told Platy. It's not like I invented it, but if you're a cat person, you're a cat owner, cat family, it's that COATS acronym, right? The CATS acronym. CATS acronym. C, coat. How's the coat look? Shiny? Well groomed? They're doing good, right? A, appetite. Are they hungry? That's how cats get down. If they got a good appetite, they're doing good. T, temperament. They want to play. Are they purring? Like, are they in a shitty bad mood? They want to go hide in a corner, don't want to be seen. Oh God, that's a bad sign. But they're like nuggling up to you. They want to get involved. That's a good sign. These are all good signs. And then S, size, which is hard to tell. Like, or they get like too small. So you want to check those. Check the cats. Coat, appetite, temperament, size. Good morning. Purrs and appetite. Purrs and appetite are huge. That's what we're doing with our good boy Chris cat. Like, we started watching his size. Like, his size seems a little small. Take him to the vet. Get him on some steroids. Start eating more. Putting on some weight. It's the game. Good morning, Platy. Congratulations again, though. Good work. We appreciate you doing all you do for the cats. Other than that, we're doing some No Man's Sky. Other bit of housekeeping. Tomorrow, watch a movie with Blaine. Yet another movie with Blaine. However we phrase it. Watch that. Continue to watch movies with Blaine tomorrow, 10 a.m. my time. That'll be July the 12th. 10 a.m. my time, whatever time your time would be. If you stop by the Discord will tell you what time it is. The Discord, it's in the events. It'll tell you. It's magic. It's computer magic. It knows how things work. It's magical computer. Good morning to human as well. Subsequent to that, immediately after that, directly after that, I don't know exactly how long it'd be because I didn't figure out the movie yet. But after the movie, after we're done with that, we're going to transition into the GB Sumo with good friend Jinnerbaum, where we're going to talk about this upcoming Nagoya Basho. Pretty exciting. A lot going on. We have 2 Yokozuna. I was in Japan for May for the Sumo tournament, so we did not stream. So we have a tiny bit of catching up to do as far as that's concerned for the Hatsubasho. But yeah. We'll be talking about the Nagoya Basho. Double Yokozuna, Onosato and Hoshoryu. Technically speaking, Yokozuna Ozeki. What? Yeah. By tradition, doesn't make it anything less. And then everyone else who's doing good coming in, young guys getting strong. Wakataka Kage coming back up again. Return to Sekewake. There's a lot going on, so we'll be talking about that immediately afterwards. Baby Stealing Spaceman. That's me. Monday is doing good. I'll be back in your 20 minutes. So tomorrow will be busy. Tomorrow we'll have both watch yet another movie with Blaine, and then we'll do GB Sumo with Jinnerbaum, and then I'll go apologize to my wife for preoccupying so much of the day. But she's probably sick of me at this point anyways. We've spent a lot of time this week together, not doing different stuff, just being a little bit more, I don't know, active. We did bowling yesterday. It was alright. It was fun. There's something to do. And then the night before, we actually went to a pottery and glass place and did glass fusing. So we had to made some, I would say plates, but I think we both wound up putting hangers on them to hang them up. Because we're not actually going to dish them out. So it's plate-like. It's circular. It's flat. But it's not like concave like you'd eat food out of. That was an option, we just didn't do it. I tried to do the Nakamura Bay logo, but found it way too difficult with the pieces we had. It sounds like if the different shapes you have to work with, because it's kind of like mosaic work. I was using trying to use spaghetti strings to try to make like these long wide pieces, and they these things don't like to break clean, or I might be lacking technique. It also might have been different if they had black strips. I could have probably done it in, so I just want to make it like an abstract thing. But that was fun too, and yeah, we'll be going out again tonight. So by the time Saturday comes around, maybe you should be like, you know what? Enough of this fucking dude. Someone else, make him someone else's problem. So she won't care if I disappear for 3 to 4 hours to do some bunch of streaming work. So that's all on. That's all in the cards. In the meantime, here we go. We are back at our base. In case anyone notices, I'm sure I'll have to repeat it. I am doing this in alphabetical order. I'm not actually playing favorites. This is happening in alphabetical order. I almost want to put like a note on this screen that says this is happening in alphabetical order. Right? Alphabetical order. That's the order I decided to do, and it's not who I love the most. It's alphabetical order, and it's going to be like for like colonizable planets. So I don't want to hear any shit, right? So yeah, so well, we are here, of course, on Jitterbomb Prime, the official canonical in-universe name for this planet. Our first base, Jitterbomb Prime. We're at Jitterbomb Prime, at Jitterbomb Outpost. How does it? Yeah, Jitterbomb Prime. We're at Jitterbomb Outpost, and I think I was actually able to like name the area in lovely Yorkshire. So we're doing these in alphabetical order. I don't want to hear shit, but yeah, up here on Jitterbomb Prime. I know there's a lot of other bases, but these like are not habitable bases. These are like hellish fire and icescapes, so those don't count. But this was like our kind of like original base where we come to over and over again. We come back to check in and get like chromatic metal, which we need a lot of. So this is like a main area. I did leave that last planet. We did do everything we needed to do to get the... What was the dude's name? Artemis's translator up and running. It doesn't seem like it made much of a difference. I mined a bunch of gold from asteroids just so I had enough to put the better shields on the spaceship. So now we have a blade of shields, slightly better shields. I did run into some space pirates. I did kill them. They were not a challenge. We do want to get cadmium because we want to repair our goddamn whatever the hell our more powerful guns are. I'd like to fix those guns. Good morning, Roman. Put that on the last time of Blanezilla. Yes, I need to make an audio clip for last time. Last time on Blanezilla. Language unlocked, so I started blasting. And in doing so, as soon as I left the atmosphere, the game proceeded with we're telling Artemis that, oh no, we couldn't figure out where he is. That planetary triangulation and the star chart he gave us, the locals said that's made up bullshit. You don't know us from stars. And he's like, oh god, no, the stars have changed. So like there was like a little back and forth. You didn't miss much story. I'm not trying to drive through the main, right? The main story at an unnecessarily quick pace. But, you know, hey, it triggered, right? What am I going to do? I can't help the fact that it triggered itself with itself against itself. That's just how shit is. I want to check the construction research unit real quick. Because do we not have plans we can exchange? No, we have no salvage data. We'd have to go back to that. So the next thing is hazardous production unit. Okay, health station. Yeah, recharge the salvage data. I don't know. I don't want to be like Grumpyman, but like most of this stuff, this all strikes me as like good friends of mine play Minecraft, right? Tal2 plays Minecraft. Paperweight plays Minecraft. Jim plays Pokemon card. I don't want to like diss on it, but like I just don't give a fuck about styled construction materials. If they are functionally different, like it's rust and metal is harder to break, I get that. That seems cool. But like something that's just like, oh, it's just that's a different color. I don't fuck. Alright, so, yeah, now we have to go to the anomaly and be like, oh, hey, peep gang, homeboys, brothers and sisters, we don't know where Artemis is, so we gotta summon the anomaly. We're gonna zippity zap here. Hopefully that's far enough away before I summon in a goddamn planetoid space station. I feel like I don't want to do that in orbit or anything like that, but maybe you can. Who knows? Alright, galaxy map. Summon a space anomaly. That is cool as fuck. Except Rust will make you frustrated and sad. Rust makes me very sad. Rust does make me very, very sad. Alright, so we're gonna zip on in here and go tell Nada, our good friend Nada Surf, who is popular, that we can't get a hold of Artemis because Artemis is somewhere. Even though this is like an inter-universal, interdimensional space anomaly station, Artemis is even somewhere. Artemis is somewhere weirder. Maybe we'll run into someone we could try to team up with. So far, we haven't had any multiplayer last more than like 5 seconds. I don't know if they're... I don't know. But it seems like the audio works. We tested it out last time. Someone was willing to pair up with us, multiplayer style on the Switch. They didn't say a goddamn thing, but I could see what I was saying appear on their screen. So, or I mean, like appear in text, like auto-translated, so I know at least the Switch is hearing me and understanding me, so maybe that person is as well. And I don't know, maybe it was like a little kid. Maybe thought it was weird I was talking to myself. They don't know I'm streaming. Maybe I'll tell them I'm streaming in advance. Right? Fuck it. But we'll try to get paired up with someone because I like the idea of multiplayer stuff. It is a big feature of the Switch 2 version of this game, right? There was no multiplayer in the Switch 1. So anyone who's on this it has Switch 2 version. What have you learned, Traveler? What generates Artemis entity signal? Mention the portal. I tell Nada how we felt. Oh yeah, they gave me something about Apollo's coordinates. Strange Mistress Apollo, the portal close. Nada pauses. Their lights blink as they process the information. Artemis slips between worlds into the datafall. Our home lives in these spaces, but these holes are small, stable. Traveler, cracks between the iterations should not widen. It will not help us. Artemis still does not remember Nada. Say they did not. This is a puzzle, or trap, or tragedy. Apollo entity is unknown to Nada. More puzzling still. If Traveler entity is curious, Nada has advice. The rampant crimson is the work of Atlas Falsity. Other Korvax say deity. Nada knows better. Atlas false entity hunts Nada, but Traveler may seek them out and draw them away. 80 nanites, okay? Search for Artemis and Apollo. Apollo holds coordinates for Black Hole and Atlas Station. Traveler, kilos, and nanites. What the hell's an Atlas Station? Atlas passes. I've seen where we need Atlas passes for things. So I'm guessing Atlas Stations is where you get Atlas passes. I don't want to tell you why I think that, but you know, I am a video game expert. All right. So they said who has that shit? Polo and who? Purchase technology base parts aboard the anomaly. Did we already do this? Oh, Apollo is a different. Got it. Well, let's check around the station real quick to see. I don't think we have. All I want to do is make my character more durable. I want us to have a better chance of surviving. That is my primary. Exocraft. We don't even have Exocraft yet. Multi-tool research, maybe. That stuff seems expensive. Alright. Boltcaster. Personal force field. Don't we already have that up? Oh yeah, that's the one that I wasn't sure if it like was I wasn't sure if that was an active or a passive. We do have some shit on us that I won't lie, I don't know what all to do about it. Gas cold, right? We have that multi-tool. I guess we don't. Did we have the personal force field? I thought we did. We got these bootleg, suspicious, black market upgrade modifications that we got from pirate hunting. The same thing with these pirate transponders. And they're saying turn it over to an envoy of the mercenary guild. They wouldn't accept it from me. So I don't know if I should sell these. I don't know what they mean by saying it's banned. Like, am I actually going to get in trouble? Like, am I going to go to a space station and be like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? Carrying around that suspicious boltcaster. Like, yo. I don't know if that's just clever talk or they're trying to tell me, hey, don't fucking use that thing. And then again, the pirate transponders, like, I feel to figure out what to do with them. So we don't have any more slots for our multi-tool. We have a bunch of slots for, a couple slots for our starship. I'd like to get some slots for our exosuit because we at least have our radiation, right? We'd like to get our radiation mats, or protection back on. Just in case. I'm not a big fan of radiation in game or in real life. And this is kind of a beat multi-tool, but it is ours. But the new multi-tools seem so expensive. So multi-tool blueprints, not a bad idea, but we wouldn't be able to do anything with them. Exosuit research. What kind of upgrades do they have? Aeration member. Okay, right. But again, it's the same thing. We don't have any slots. So we have to prioritize slots. Starship shit, however. We have slots for Starship. So if there is something... Emergency warp unit. A significant upgrade to hyperdrive allows an instantaneous warp even if conventional systems are blocked by Starship combat. Uncalculated light speed damage will occur. Alright, so to let you jump out of a combat situation. Economic data scanner. Conflict scanner. What else is available to us? Cyclotron ballista. Flinging plasma balls. Infra knife accelerator. Against unshielded targets. Positron ejector. Positron beam. So additional weapons are cool. We have the ablative armor. I'm thinking about trying to keep my ass alive. Bella just had a whole other whole tube of delectable. She isn't sick and just weak now, so no longer quarantined. Figured a company. Good job, Bella. Sometimes a kitty just needs, you know, a delectable tube. Sometimes a cat just needs a little bit of pureed fish to make themselves feel better. Allow the ship to hover just above the water surface. All right, that's the thing that lets us land on water and up again. Cadmium drive. That's what I need to get to the red systems. Okay, cool. Cadmium. Yeah, so let's purchase the cadmium drive because I need cadmium. So great. We needed that anyway. So cadmium drive. We need, what, wiring loom? Will they? Is there a cat that will sell me a wiring loom here? Or are they going to make me go planet side to get a wiring loom? Because I needs one. I wants one. Cadmium drive. Cadmium drive? Got your chromatic right here. Alright, we just need one more wiring loom. We needed a bunch of wiring looms, but we got some more money. We can go back and forth on this money tip a bit. But cadmium is what we need to fix our, I keep referring to it as weapons, our positron accelerator. So yeah, hopefully that'll help us. Is there a galactic trade terminal? That's the question. And I wouldn't mind trying to find a location on one of these below. Ariadne, so many travelers here, 7 faces. Remember, every face, like you might say, collect them. Oh, okay. Got all kind of people appearing here now. Or all kind of people, or a dude. What's at the Nexus? Cool. Complete missions with Travelers Assist, Nada, and Polo. Small fauna, hypnotic eye, survey a planet. I mean, I guess I'll try that. I don't know. Expedition Terminus. No expedition available. Cool. This dude is the Quicksilver guy, right? That's all he does is Quicksilver shit. Helios. Yep, give the data. $75 nanites. Alright, and you, Ares. Transmit milestone data. Here you go. Ooh! Bunch of nanites. Cronus? He's the cooking dude, right? I don't have food. We're not doing food yet. Egg sequencer, we don't have eggs yet. Appearance modifier, just curious. Body shape. Race. Well, that's kind of cool. I like the energy head. What was the story of that? Oh, this is how people come in here looking fucking sick as fuck. Alright. Johnny 5 ass shit here. No. No, don't apply changes. I'm gonna stick with basic spaceman for the moment. We're just gonna be basic Joe spaceman. We're gonna be dollar store astronaut. That is what we're gonna be. Alright. So where the fuck are... Where the fuck is Polo? He said, yeah, go see Polo and whoever, and they'll have... Do you want to be space friends? Norbert! 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 Norbert, do you want to be space friends? Norbert? Norbert? Norbert, do you want to be space friends? Norbert, I'm streaming. Do you want to be space friends with me? The answer could be no. Take your time. I realize it's a big decision. Think about it. Hey, yeah, Norbert does not want to be space friends. All right. The online community of No Man's Sky. Together we can explore the universe. I don't actually take it all that personally. Where the fuck is they want me to go to see? Yeah, I mean, Space Friends sounds fun. Here's what I'm trying to really figure out, as much as anything. Alright. Alright. Boundaries are strange things. Other things, our home, Atlas. Now help ask about portals. Just devices. To be understood and copied. Advanced. Yes. Okay. Ask for Atlas station coordinates. Will do. Alright. Ask for black hole coordinates. Of course. A whole galaxy just for you. You must see it all. Alright. Then I guess let's do that. Let's find us a black hole. And is there no one we can just buy basic ass mats from on the anomaly? Like, no one is out here just saying, like, or I'm missing it entirely. Like, if I wanted to buy weed. No, if I wanted to buy... Is this... Yeah, so like some of this stuff, like, I'm not trying to be a dick. Ooh, now we're talking. Now we got video game shit. Oxygen harvester. Appearance, landing pad sounds good. Use a landing pad. Noise box. Yeah, this is the stuff I'm interested in. Stuff that actually changes gameplay. Like, I don't really give a fuck whether my walls are made out of orange pixels or gray pixels. I really don't care a ton. But this is what we're talking about. All right, so we need all kind of salvage data. Illumination, industrial modules, batteries, and gas extractors. Ooh. Oh, okay, yeah. So instead of just going out and, like, finding shit randomly, we can actively harvest it. So I'm not going to bother Norbert again. Norbert does not want to be space friends. I get it. I mean, I don't actually get it. Synthesis laboratory. Learn new recipes. Atlas passes need cadmium and microprocessors. Warp hypercore. Storm crystals. Atlas Pass 3, Emerald. Quantum computer, microprocessor, chromatic. In theory, we have everything we need. Hydraulic wiring. Alright. So I don't think I can make there's nothing where I can make a wiring loom, though, right? So we could just learn to make Atlas passes. So I guess let's learn how to do that. Although right this second, star shields were meant to fly. Solar mirror. We could just build our own microprocessors from scratch. Resonator, immuno chamber. I'm gonna go ahead and say, like, yeah, let's learn how to make a solar mirror. Do I have any use for it right this second? No, I do not. But I like the idea of it, so I'm going to learn it. And again, I can't just buy a basic wiring loom here on the Anomaly. It doesn't seem like I can. Grape jelly with carbonated. For grape soda, it depends, but yeah, sure. Well, I would have a question for you, and I mean this, you know me, I'm not a dick. Who are you interacting with who has had grape soda, but hasn't had grape jelly, where they'd be like, what the fuck could that taste like? Well, it tastes like grape. Jammy Giraffe, whose name in different variations of English is equivalent to... Oh, he hasn't had the soda. Yeah, I guess I'm thinking about the other way. But only the jelly. Yeah, I mean, that's... So you hit the nail on the head, right? So most... In Western countries, most of your grape-flavored shit is typically a Concord grape. And the thing that most people would recognize as a Concord grape flavor would be something like grape jelly or Welch's grape juice. Like, that's kind of the baseline grape. I don't know if I've ever told you guys that I've gone to Japan. Have I ever mentioned it before? I don't think I have. I don't think I've ever talked about Japan before. It doesn't feel like something I would do. As I sit here and eat a whole thing of Ninja Meshi gummies. No, yeah, no, it's please. Yeah, I mean, if you're desperate to hear about it, I mean, I could talk about it. But just briefly, like let's not talk about it too much. I've been 3 times, technically. You know, like I basically live there. I've been there so long. It's common enough to see stuff labeled as muscat. So you might just see grape, like, oh, they're grapes, but it actually says muscat. That actually indicates to you, like, hey, this doesn't taste like Concord grape shit. It tastes more like a table grape, like we'd think like a regular grape. And the Shine Muscat is even like a sweeter version of those. So like, yeah, you could go into like a convenience store, Konbini, in Japan, and they'll have like 2 packs of grape. And it's not crazy to us. Like, you might go apple, you might have apple and green apple, right? And you'd be like, oh yeah, apple candy and green apple candy taste different. They'll have grape and Shine Muscat or Muscat, and they taste differently. So in most Western countries, I think all grape flavor is just Concord grape. If you go to Japan, you'll get different grape flavors. And for example, the wife, Mondi, she hates Concord grape. She can't abide it for nothing. But she does like the Muscat. So sometimes I'll have a grape tea, I'm like, try this. She goes, I will eat that. So that's the answer to Jammy. Goddamn GD Jammy Giraffe. That, yes, I would say grape jelly, grape soda, grape jelly. They are similar, but because they all taste kind of like that Concord grape flavor. It just becomes a texture slash, I don't know what you want to phrase it as, texture. Carbonated things taste a little different, so you have to mentally account for that, right? Even if they were, ooh, look at this shit. Dope ride! Daredevil! That's a sick, where's their Daredevil at? Yeah, look at this shit here. Wow, wee wow. Very aggro. But I do like it. Alright. Let's go back to our basic bitch ship. Alright, so where are we going to? We want to go get some wiring looms. We want to buy some shit. Warning, mission not yet started. Yeah, abandon the mission. I don't even know what I'm abandoning. Let's go! But abandon it! Let's go! Go explore space. Let's go. Abandon a mission. Jinderbomb Prime. So, all right. If we go to a galactic terminal. All right. So we need wiring looms for our cadmium drive. We also need, which is going to help us get cadmium for our positronic. Right. Everything else here is installed. We really should offload these Gravitino balls or something like that. What else do we have? Yeah, 2 wiring looms. I need more wiring looms. I'd love to get rid of this pirate data, but I don't know how. I don't know how to. So I've been to a mercenaries guild and that dude just didn't give a fuck. He's like, and what do you want from me? And then to get our exosuit upgraded, that would be nice. Find a location of black hole. So I guess step number 1 would be, is there a space station right near us? I think there is. There should be, because there's a space station surrounding Jitterbomb Prime. All right. What's this red thing? Ah! And if we find a decent habitable planet, we'll be letter P will be next. But we gotta find a planet that we're gonna go back to. It's not just I landed on a planet. It's all firestorms and death, and I'm never gonna come here again. No, we're not gonna name that one. That's a cop out. So there might be a bit of a wait for us to be able to name a sufficient number of planets, but you know that's what it's gonna take. All right. Our wiring loom has been obtained. So now we have enough for our cadmium drive. Cadmium drive installed. Now we can go to red planets and get more cadmium. Cool. All right. What does a cadmium drive run on? Or do I even need to recharge it? In fact, woot. This is correct. Because we need cadmium for this bitch. All right. Can I just sell? Here's the thing: is like the navigational data. It's not worth very much. Maybe trade it with a cartographer for usable star charts. So let's go through our black hole, then we'll trade our star charts in. I have other stuff like where's like the one of these like leads us to an artifact or some shit. Which one is it? One of these does. One of these does. These are our Gek relics I use to get like the Geks on my side. We'll need an No, we're going through a black hole, so we don't actually need antimatter. We're taking Nature's Highway. Where is that? I'm obviously mentally challenged that I can't see it. I know we had one where it's like, this will help you locate an artifact. And I'm like, oh, cool. Groovy, in fact. Oh, here. Artifact chart. I think we have to use that on planet. And then we could probably have to deal with the anomaly detector. I have no idea what to do with. So, all right. Let us pray. Other than that, everything we have is installed, right? Nothing else is missing. We're a blade of shields. We gotta recharge our heat shields. I'd love to get another exosuit slot, but that seems like that shit that you find over time. The Artemis translator isn't even doing anything. Device must have a network connection to Artemis to function. That's why I don't think this is doing anything like maybe the way you think it would. Like if I go up and talk to this, go up to Homeboy the First, I don't think it's going to do any translation. Sentinel, no Gross. Jong Sentinel behind Viking. Barely acknowledged. Request dialect help. Right, Mike, this is going to help me. Is this going to be 2 words learned? Give me some Viking symbols. Or aggression symbol. They love aggression. What word did I learn? Nothing. We didn't learn a damn thing. Sentinel, no Gra. Bite. I approach the warrior. Alright, so let's practice our language skills. And what do we learn here? Trading starship. War! We love war! War is great! They point out the stars and shout back. We shout together. Yay! Yep, deeply satisfied with this interaction. War! Just saying the word war, and they're like, fuck yeah, I love war! Can't get enough! Cannot get enough. Have you been to war? I have. War. About 60 aliens. Alright. Alright, I want to get some cadmium, and then I want to go through a black hole. So first we'll go to the galactic map, right? Galactic map is where I want to go. Galactic map. Alright, where's our nearest red star? Navigating this map has been a little bit of a challenge, just if I'm being completely honest. Like, I want to go to one of these red balls. Computer. Free explore. Past selected galaxy center. Atlas station. Black hole. Oh, so we know the way to a black hole. We already know it. Atlas station. Galactic core. Free explore. No. No. They're one of the red ones. One of the red ones. No. Red. Your other red video game. Like, I would kill for a mouse right here. How about... Oh, is that red? Nope. My location, okay. Alright, so this one, it requires multiple jumps, like... So this one almost seems connected. Right, that red one... we could try to get to... by going here. Nope. Yes. And then... yes, and then... yes, there! There! Plot a point. I think... is that red? I feel like that's a red planet. Is that not a red star? That sure as shit looks red to me. That one is definitely red. 49 light years away. Alright, so let's... I want to go here. Set waypoint. Set waypoint. Set a waypoint! I know I need hyperdrive, but just set a fucking waypoint. It's just a waypoint. They're really gonna make me fuel up before I... It's like my GPS. The GPS isn't like, you don't have enough gas to make it there. Appreciated. But I'm headed here, and then I'll go get gas in a second. What do you say? Alright, so then now, can we craft our warp cell antimatter housing? Do I remember how to craft an antimatter housing? Sure do. Ferrite dust. There you go. And then now we'll craft our hyperdrive fuel, our warp cell. There you go. And now we will put it on the pizza. Ah! Put it on the pizza, right? Am I doing that one right? Does anyone remember that? Put it on a pizza. All right. Rattingam, which I do have. All right, so it looks like it's flagged. Is it still? Are we still? Are we good to go to Rattingam? Where are my different points? Map points, space points. Or no, that's not the way it works. I think the answer is no, that's not the way it works. I think they're saying no. All right. No, Blaine. Let's go! Red planet, red planet. I keep saying red planets. Red stars. Off to Rattingam. Exploratory. Here we go. Now, I'm wondering, like, if that's like a gatekeeping thing of like, oh yeah, these are red stars, so you need a special drive to get there, because I hopefully it's not like harder somehow, like there's a higher grade of alien or something like that. It's an uncharted system. We're scanning. Silver, phosphorus, high sentinel activity, but it does have cadmium. Do we have one that has like lower Sentinel activity, like, or you know, maybe none. Moon of Gania. Scanning! Cadmium, rusted metal, and salt. That sounds promising. Alright. It seems cold, but it didn't say anything about it being like a frozen hell or anything like that. So we're gonna go get our cadmium. Watched Clue last night. Great movie. I love Clue. I'm such a big fan of Clue. The 4K UHD version of Clue recently released by... Did Arrow put that out? I think it was Arrow. It wasn't Kino Lorber. It's one of the boutiques. It's not Kino Lorber. I can't remember if it was Arrow or... Arrow put it out? I think it was Arrow. I think Arrow put it out. I'll just say Arrow. I don't think it was Vinegar Syndrome. Really good. A really nice transfer. Beautiful. And then Who Done It, which is a Clue documentary. I mentioned it before on the stream. It kind of peters out at a certain point in time, but a dude kind of did it during COVID. Low atmosphere detected. What? I guess there's not much air here. Well, it's a moon. That's pretty good too. All right. Is it hard for me to get by up here? And where do I find my cadmium at? Where do I find my cadmium? Are you cadmium? Salt deposit. Oh, how exciting would it have been if it was just cadmium right there. All right, but we do want some salt. Oh, Tim Curry's the best. I know we've had this conversation, but it's not going to slow me down or stop me. Tim Curry in Worst Witch. Kind of like it's a book. Yeah, it was a book. It's like a, I don't want to say it's like made for TV, but it might have been like directed to VHS. I don't remember it having like a theatrical release. But god damn it, is he good in that. He's in it for like 90 seconds. And it makes you understand the D&D stat charisma. Right? Where you just look at the dude like, this dude's a fucking star. Like, look at him. I'm buying whatever this cat's selling. He's so fucking cool. Right? That's 100%. Oh! Oh! If I could be like Mike, we got ups down here. But I do think our shit is like rapidly. Cadmium! Not carbon plus. That's not cadmium, it's carbon. Oxygen. Bunch of oxygen shit. Yeah, Worst Witch. I've seen Worst Witch. Of course I have. Anything could happen on Halloween. Your snake could turn into a bat. Or that might have the lyrics off. He was the Grand Wizard. And like the background's like flying around. It was the first thing one of the first things I thought of when like Harry Potter became a thing. I'm like, you mean like Worst Witch? Did we already have a whole book series about wizards and witchcraft? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I thought, oh my god, why is her name falling in my head? Return to Oz. I always loved her. She was also in American History X. Don't tell me it's gonna drink. Oh god. Bulk. Fairuza Balk. No, I thought Fairuza Balk was also in Worst Witch, or no? I'm misremembering. I don't usually misremember this shit. Fairuza Balk, right? Fairuza Balk was Worst Witch. Yeah. It was a British TV show. Yeah, so the timing, yeah, it might be a good question. So it was a series of books. Apparently I'm leaving salt behind, but our bodies are suffering for it. Like, we're getting the shit kicked out of us by this low atmosphere environment. So let's charge this bitch up. Just so I have it. Gamma shield. I don't know if I need radiation protection, but in case we do, let's take our Artemis. Yeah, see, this isn't doing anything, so we're just going to store this. And we'll put our radiation shield back on, because this is at least going to do something for us. Castle, both Hubbles. Got it. Install. Install. There you go. Now we're talking. Okay. There's no point. I could charge this, but we're not actually worried about it. Because it's not hot outside. It is cold. Where's our cadmium at? So let's do catalog and guide. Do I know what cadmium is yet to track it? You know what I mean? Apparently I do not. So I gotta find cadmium first to understand what cadmium is to track cadmium. Which I get. But are my scanners just not gonna... They're just not gonna give a fuck? Lifeless Moon. Yeah, so we're not gonna name the Lifeless Moon up again. That seems kind of mean-spirited. Subterranean relic. Rusted metal deposit. Salt deposit. Rusted metal deposit. Whispering egg. Nope. Rusted metal. Salt. Salt and rusted metal. Cadmium! On our way to cadmium. It's gonna be like, you can't harvest cadmium yet. You don't. It's a beautiful game. Look how pretty this game is. Look how pretty this game. Look at it. Cadmium. Your chat. Yes, it does. Only because that's what these. Yes, the bots. I always use that. That's been the thing that I've done that has single-handedly reduced my bot traffic to like a trickle is by banning just the correct spelling of Discord. I know it's silly, and I've also tried, like, I don't think Twitch has as nuanced settings as I'd like to be like, hey, if someone has been a follower for like, I don't know, 25 minutes, then they're not spamming the word Discord. So I could probably... Cadmium! Oh! No, my weapons... I could probably, make it okay. Cadmium! Oh! It's been a long time getting from here to there. I've got cadmium. No one's gonna bend or break me. I've got... Oh! Give me that heavy metal poisoning. Yes! Yes! Cadmium! Oh! Oh! Get it all! It was such a pain in the ass. Fix my weapons. Fix my weapons. They keep throwing pirates and sentinels and shit at me. And like, I presume, I don't even know enough to know if it's a decent weapon. I think it's a decent weapon. The one decent weapon I have, I can't fucking use because I don't have goddamn cadmium. Oh, but cadmium now we'll never be apart. Is that all the cadmium? And is that enough cadmium? Nope, there's still more cadmium. We're gonna go through all of this. Yes, you're right, but buddy, you're correct. I was saying that I should be able to like make it so that these people are safe to say it. We don't have to. That's it. That's all that. What do I have to recharge this with? Oh, ferrite. Oh. Or silica powder. I got a shitload of silica. Yeah, I got a shitload of silica powder. I mean, aren't I getting silica powder from doing this? Yeah. Why am I giving it carbon then? Let's use the thing we're getting when we're mining. But I should be able to get... It might be a, like... I might actually have to get, like, a streaming bot piece of software to, like, help moderate. It's just... I would basically say, like, if this is your second stream you've watched, I'd have to figure out how to, like, communicate it computery. But if you've watched the stream before, you can say Discord. But the scammers and the bots, that's, like, their kind of go-to. If you take that away from them, they're like, you think you're a great streamer. Yeah, oh, thanks. And then, like, their follow-up pitch where they're like, you know, hit me up on Discord. That then doesn't appear. So you just get, like, bot compliment followed by, like, their sales pitch or, you know, their attempt to convert falling apart. So yeah, it's a little inconvenient for you guys, and for that I do somewhat apologize. Cadmium, repair it.
Component repaired. Technology repaired.
Nice. And now we got our positron accelerator, which again I'm assuming is that this is like an A class. Damage plus 6. I assume this is... It's a powerful upgrade for the photon cannon, right? So I don't think I actually even have to... I don't even have to switch that. It just... Oh, yeah, you could do it. Or, so I think... I don't know. I think Jin was saying speak cord for a minute. Like, whatever you guys want to do. Alright. Now that we got our cadmium, we'll dust off here. Let's see what the other planets around here are like. Now, does this count as scanning the planet, like what I'm doing here? Or is there another thing I gotta do as far as like planning a signal something or other? You know, there's different things you can get into here. I'll assume that that's okay. We'll turn around and look at the planet. If the planet's like the moon, it's like, yeah, it's been scanned. That's been explored. Alright, is this now explored? Yeah, you discovered this. There you go. Dreamt in Binoc, okay. Where's the other? This is supposed to be a 3-body system, is this not? Where's my third body? Oh, here they are. High sentinel activity. Eyewear. Okay. Alkyl, cadmium, pyrite, high sentinel activity. None of these seem like good candidates for a base, though. Is there a space station in this area? Or if not, then I need a... Should I put up a... High sentinel activity. A portal to get back here. Or are these the 3 planets? That's a moon, isn't it? No, these are the 3. That's planet. Vermilion globe. Planet. Alright, so this ice planet, I guess we're gonna have to is the wrong word. But this is the thing where we can hang out the most reliably. Do I have enough mats to build a teleporter? That becomes that question. Just so I can get back to the cadmium system without having to jump. I mean, props to this game for letting you transition, like, with some of the load times are a little bit brutal. Like if you're using the teleporter, those are rough load times. I'm not gonna act like they aren't. But like once I'm in system, it's just like flying around. Let's land on this planet. Let's do that. Here's your planet, right? You just hop out and who wants a planet? Here's your planet, right? It's simple. Sodium, I think we need for batteries that we're about to build. We need ferrite, but I think we got a good bit of ferrite already. So I guess let's start digging. Or are we gonna set up like a box base? Let's. We don't necessarily even have to get underground, right? Like. Good morning, Ravigit. Thanks for stopping by. How you doing? Playing the base. We're not. This is not going to be a named base. This is like a dead, lifeless, cold planet. I feel like that's an insult to whoever we would name it after. So, like, again, it just might take a while before we get all the nameable locations. Portable refiner is good, but we want to start right for our base teleport module. Metal plating, nanotube, sodium. Yes, that is what we need. Okay. And the same thing with the battery. The battery requires what? Biofuel, metal plating. Oh, so we got this already. There you go. And now, solar panels. Should we have done solar panels instead? It'd save us on well, I mean, it's already done, isn't it? So it doesn't matter. There's our answer to flags. Can we actually, like, detail our flags? But yes, you can plant a flag. Metal plating, carbon nanotubes. See, I wish they would let me... I know I have enough for metal plating. I know I have enough for carbon nanotubes. I wish they would just kind of let me. You know what I mean? Oh, I don't have enough for metal plating. Ooh, we don't have enough ferrite dust. We've been spending ferrite dust left and right like it's going out of style. Like we'd never run out of it. And we did. Ferrite dust can be obtained. So just, yeah, just with the mining laser. Just. Alright, I should. Do we just. So I'm getting nothing but silicate here. That's just silicate. All the silicate. These should be ferrite dust. Or do I have to use... Do I have to flip my laser to this? I have to... Okay. Alright. Not a problem. Plenty of ferrite dust, ladies and gentlemen. Ferrite dust. Ooh, sodium rocks. There's some actually decent... You know what? There's some decent mats on this planet. This might... I don't know. This might be a good base. I don't know. Let me think about it. I'm not saying anything one way or another. But let me think about it. All right, so ferrite dust, we need 4 metal plating. Do I have enough metal plating? Do I have enough ferrite dust to make 4 metal plates? I don't have enough to make 1. So we have to keep digging here. Let's start rocking here. All right. Just keep on digging. It's a lifeless moon, but I mean, it seems like this is like a good place to come get materials. It's a little cold, but it's not terrible. Like, -11 is not... right? It gets that cold in Pittsburgh. Like, that ain't galactically bad. It's also daytime here. I bet you at night it gets colder. But we're getting a lot of really good basic mats. Carbon and sodium. Obviously, our dear friend cadmium. My close personal friend cadmium. There's no sentinels. There's nothing really threatening us. All right. Let's see. Oh. Well, recharge. Charge the mining beam with carbon.
Technology recharge.
Now we're not getting a lot of carbon, so that's kind of, you know. I will get carbon from here. Oh, this is fine. This is a nice little planetoid. Alright. Do we have enough to make our metal plating? I don't have any slots. Alright, let's analyze this. Alright, can we make 4 metal plates? We can make 4 metal plates. Alright, now we need to make carbon nanotubes. What do I have that I can get rid of? Store on the ship. We did also get the upgraded teleporter or transporter that lets us store shit on the ship from further away. That's nice. Now we need carbon nanotubes. Right, how many do we need? We need 2. Alright. Okay. Throw a couple walls up. I don't know how that piece got there, but whatever. Door. Where's our door bit? And then where's our roof at? Oh, I don't actually. There you go. What is going on here? Oh, god damn it. I see now. Alright. Hold on. Alright, how do I dismantle a wall? Rotate, build, cycle, dismantle. I want to unmantle this wall. Do I just mine it? No. Edit placed parts. Y. Move. Go over here. Delete. There. Move. There. Okay. Move. There. Alright, now we're talking. Alright. Place a ceiling. A roof, if you will. Will you just... No, here. There's... Here! Do it here! Oh god! Good job, Bella! Keep it up, get your kitty energy up. Take those delectables and turn them into useful kitty parts. Right? Like, you know... Whiskers and fur and bones. Okay. Can I run wire through here? Like, can we connect? Still, hey, a little bit of improvement. 2 carbon nanotubes, right. Alright, so this is at least a slightly more stable environment. 2 carbon nanotubes, build it. Build our teleporter. And then the wiring. Can we wire through the walls or no? It might be no. Oh, we can. Good. Alright. Fuel it up. Carbon.
Technology recharge.
There we go. Alright, so we got this nice little resource base. Alright. Okay. Capture new base screenshot. So I'll know what it is. I mean, I'll know what this is. Look at we actually here. Let's make this a little bit fancy. There. Frame it up nice. There you go. Okay, cool. There you go. And then we're going to call this... I would actually start typing on my keyboard like it's going to matter. Alright, hold on. Isaac Station. And then discoveries. It's not a very exciting planet. It's airless, but there's no sentinels. They say there's no flora, but we definitely have plants. They're saying there's no fauna. But there's a lot of good maps. So there's nothing to be ashamed of. I will be coming back here. All right. 2. To paperweight. Paperweightia. There you go. Paperweightia! And then, do we upload that yet? Has it been uploaded? Yeah. So it's one of our, where I build like a permanent base or like a semi-permanent base, yeah, we'll name them out. We're all in the same galaxy. Like once we get transgalactic, I think that'll be a little bit more interesting. What's this system called? Ratagem. I mean, it's alphabetically Platypusia is next. Isaac Major. I didn't even name that. It just so happens to be named Isaac Major. Nice. But you also have Jinnerbomb Prime. Right? Again, a good mat gathering place. I got a lot of decent shit there. So, yeah. Alright. How much cadmium do we have left? We have a decent amount of cadmium, but I don't need it for anything right now, right? Everything else is sort of already equipped. We could go to a star system, and see if we can get rid of our materials. Then we could go try to check out a black hole. We go back to Yorkshire if we want. Ropus Colony. Where's our space stations? Yeah, none of these are local, so there's no start station here, which is fine. That's fine. Yeah. I should say these are semi-alphabetical. If I forget a name, that's not on purpose. It's ADHD. I'm doing my best. But we'll go through these. Yeah, see, these load times are not horrible. I do not mind them. Alright, let's go talk to the Mercenary Guild and see, like, if they're now like, yeah, hey, we know who you are. You're a cool dude. Trade in that shit for us, brah. So I do really need the, I need the slots. Right? Like, storage is at a super premium. So if we can free up some space, let's free up some space. I think this is the mercenary dude over here. Alright. Envoy, I think these are the mercenaries. So they'll sell me... Here's what I'm not getting. They'll sell me, or they'll let me have free ammo. But I don't... But I can't get rid of the pirate transponder. Don't I have... Isn't that what I have as a pirate transponder? Or those are on the ship. Oh, I can't donate any more of those. What am I supposed to do with them? Just sell them? So I thought it was something like, hey, this is how you collect the bounty and prove... You know, you used to prove that you killed the pirates. Death, 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 death. A Thai warrior. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Let me learn a little bit here. Viking symbol. Ancients. Cool. Death, 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 death. A Thai warrior. Yep. Let's practice our... We just yelled death at him. Death! Blood! Blood! Yay, blood! Nice. Prospector Jex, what's up, man? Friend! Yeah, I mean, I know friend. Sure. We're not going to spend all this time saying or learn how to speak. I realize that's kind of dull. Give me a travel symbol. Fine. Yeah, we're pretty friendly with the Gek. Like, I have more of those Gek relics I can offer them. Friends. They seem like they like friends. Aw, that's nice of him.
Units received.
Alright. So then, am I just gonna sell these pirate transponders? Cause I need the space from my goddamn close allies. Space music. Yeah, I just want to be space friends with space people. Like, I'm not trying to get into it with no one. Do I just sell these then? Pirate transponder, I guess. Possession. Turn it over to and collect any. They say turn it over, but because aren't these dudes worth I don't know. Fuck it, I'm selling them. I don't know what to do with them. I'm not gonna fuck around. Sell them all immediately. Need them out. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. We'll do it. That's gonna be that's the way. That's how I get down. Like, 'cause I could swear when these dudes are coming in, it's like there's millions of credit rewards on them. Like, right? There's bounties on these dudes. Fucking murk them. And I'm like, okay, cool. What if I do? And then it's like, turn them in. I said, okay, turn them in. And they're like, what? Say what, bro? You want what now? Nah, G, in fact. Alright. We only have like a couple slots here. So this navigational data, I probably should get rid of this. I'll store it on the starship. Right. Any matter. So we could go try to hunt down a black hole and expand like our range. There's no mats this immediate second that I'm desperate to get into. Great, thank God I have viscous fluids. I was hoping that would happen. Ferrite dust I actually can use. Is it one of these? Suit upgrade, yes! Upgrade, yes! Upgrade my suit, yes! Yes, upgrade the suit, fine! Fuck it, I'll take it. Purchase a slot! Is it just like once per space station? Is that what I'm missing? That every space station you go to, you can upgrade your inventory? Is it something like that? Because they didn't explain that to me. I'm now wondering if that's the case. Alright, hey you. Alright. Interloper is, death is. Alright. B-class reactor. What does that do? We're a long way away from those reactors. I don't know what the reactors do. I'm guessing that'll keep you, like, alive longer. And for a knife. Ooh. Shield sounds great. So let's buy a shield module.
Product received.
And I'm wondering if they're gonna be like, you don't have enough energy to drive all this shit, and that's why I gotta buy a reactor. Like, that would all add up. I mean, that would all check out. But yeah, let's get some shields. Let's get some shields that I just bought. Or did I buy blueprints? I feel like I keep doing this. No, they're not giving me any guff about anything so far. So a little additional shield. A little additional shield. Alright. Make ourselves durable. And then we can always win our battles, be battles of attrition, right? That's good by me. Alright, then I guess We got about another half hour before I gotta start to log out, so we could maybe try to do one more thing. I suppose... I mean, this is... Let's find our black hole, which we've already been to. Let's do that. We've already been to a black hole. Let's act as if we haven't. Let's act as if we haven't, and now we want to access the galactic map. Change map paths with, and look for the black hole. Right, destination black hole. Alright, so we have to fuel up and get to Anarch Cod 2. Alright, so the hyperdrive fuel is going to become our next main barrier, right? That's going to be our big issue we're going to have to contend with. Alright. So, make a fuel container. Antimatter housing, and then antimatter warp core cell. Make another one while we're at it. We know we're making 2 jumps. Antimatter housing. Make another one of these. Craft more. Alright, cool. Let's get to jumping. Hyperdrive. Oh, come on. Recharge equipment.
Technology recharge.
Alright. It is so anticlimactic when it makes me do this. I get why it's doing it, but it's like, come on. We have this advanced space AI technology and doesn't real. We got fuel. Just, we haven't fueled up yet, but we do have fuel. Alright. Let's go check out this system. My hair is out of control. I need to get a haircut. But yeah, this is, as far as a Switch 2 game goes, as far as like a portable game, this would have been unbelievable to have when going to Japan. Like, I could see sit down and playing this and just like 6 hours melts away, right? It just goes. It's like, oh, that was quick, right? We're here on the dark side of this fucking solar. This is a big solar system. Alright, well, let's check out this planet. We need to at least scan some of these planets to see what the story is. Is this blue-green? Is this an M-class planet? It looks blue-green. Is it really blue-green with, like... Hard to say. Planet Ishi entering atmosphere. Let's go. This sure looks M-class to me. What is the story of this? Touchdown. It's obviously night.
Incoming storm.
Superheated rainstorms. Alright, so we have to recharge our launch thrusters while we're at it. We know that in advance. What's the story with this planet, though? It's 7. I mean, it looks pretty. Broiling humidity. Sentinels require orthodoxy. Flora limited. Fauna abundant. Ah! What? No! No! What was that? You, what was that? You guys are dicks. Holy fuck! It's actually like boiling water. Who's this dude touching down? What is that? Space lasers, motherfucker. I'm here to explore your ass. What is this symbol? I don't recognize this. Landed pilot. Yeah, dude, I don't know what you're doing here either. I would have gone over and checked you out, but like not in this fucking boiling rainstorm. Although we do have coolant. Right, I don't know that, there's a house here? Alright, let's check it out. Rain sounds are cool. Alright, can we go outside for a little bit? Or how much is this gonna fuck with us? Save and chart. I mean, pretty heavy. I mean, it's hitting us pretty hard. Alright. You do not want to deal with these fucking, rainstorm. At all. That's kind of cool, though. Like, it's just boiling rains. But otherwise, it's a good-looking planet. Like, it seems the potential. But, here, we'll just... skedaddle away from it. Figure out what the next planet in the system is like. Any of these other ones like a good potential. Fungal mold, activated copper of extreme high level. Oh, sodium. Gyumfi 15. Let's see what the story of Gyumfi 15 is. Let's land on the bright side so we can actually see what the plant looks like. You know what I mean? Always land on the bright side of a planet. Always land on the bright side of a planet. It's kind of cool looking. We see that ringy-dingy planet off in the distance. That'd be a nice view. Landing area not clear. I don't know why you think that. Alright. What's the story? External toxicity. Alright. Unclassified, unidentified planet that has carbon in it. There is a house nearby, isn't there? Was I imagining that? No. Alright. More skyfish. Ooh, there it is. didn't mean to land. I wanted Y to tag. Kind of an issue with multiple buttons doing multiple things. Run into those problems. Alright, we got a whole ass base over here. So we do have a toxic environment, but I think we have our hazmat protection on, right? So we should be okay. We're guarded against toxicity. Yeah. We need to get those Atlas passes. We can make an Atlas pass now, can't we? We just need to craft one. Let's get inside and craft an Atlas pass, right? Where's there a door? Is there a door here? Just no, just this monolithic, you can't get inside this building. Is there no entrance? Who the fuck designed this?
Toxic protection falling.
Yeah, I know! I know! I can't help that there's one door. And it's reinforced. So we're not gonna get in here?
Toxic protection falling.
Alright. When in doubt. Like Little John, get low. Alright. Let's charge our toxic protection. What does that require? Sodium.
Technology recharge.
Alright. Let's also recharge our health while we're at it, because I think we've been taking a couple bumps and bruises.
Technology recharge.
Alright.
Technology recharge.
Okay. Alright. We can craft an Atlas pass, can't we? Or am I misremembering that? Yeah, we can. What are we missing? A microcontroller. We're missing microprocessors. Should have bought some microprocessors. Should have got microprocessors. We can't craft microprocessors. I saw it as a learnable thing, but we did not actually learn it. Alright, so we recharged. Let's head back to our ship. And let's try to find a black hole before we end today's stream.
Extreme toxicity detected. Toxic protection falling.
It's the TikTok planet with extreme toxicity. I feel like that's an okay deviation from our naming conventions. There you go. With its extreme toxicity. There you go. Extremely toxic! TikTok. Shots fired against TikTok. Come after me, TikTok. Let's check out the space station, and then we'll hop over to our next. 'Cause I think we actually have to, you know, touch down at the space station for us to have it on our teleporter. What you call it? Through the rings! To the station! Maybe we'll buy those microprocessors right quick. Alright. Oh god, sorry. No, 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 no. That was an accident. That was an accident. I misclicked. Not everything needs to be the same button. Not everything needs to be the same button, video game. Everything okay? We're fine? We're cool? We should be cool. We're cool? Journey milestone completed. 150 Ks. Alright. Microprocessor. Buy some. Now let's craft our Atlas passes so before I forget again. Alright, here you go. Craft Atlas pass. So we only have one at a time. Interesting. Is it not consumable? I assumed it was a consumable. Maybe it isn't a consumable item, like I thought it might be. Alright. So we got this planet, we got this space station square away. It's a cool looking space station, being honest with you. So neat. Alright, let's go to our black hole. So I started blasting again. Correct. And hopefully as soon as I leave, they're like, we care now. By the way, we didn't forget. Did they space forget or did they space remember? That's my question. Sometimes they space forget. And sometimes they space remember. Alright. Friction. Alright. Scan this one too. And then we'll jump. Or do we already... That TikTok? Nope. Does that count? Akride Beta. Alright. I Sentinel activity. Let's jump systems. Oh, right. I gotta remember to try that next time we're in a fight. Just to divert power to shields. Alright. Amur Kros. Our black hole area. Let's go! So I could have swore we saw a random black hole before. So this isn't something we haven't uncovered. But we're doing it for achievements, for mission points, for whatever you want to call it. We'll locate the space station here. Touch down real quick so we got it in our chain of location. The fuck is this? What the hell is... I guess it just wasn't loaded in yet, and not necessarily like a huge construct, galactic construct. Like, no, it was just JPEG, my dude. Calm the fuck down. Mentasi Beta, high sentinel activity, copper dioxide, silver. Alright, is there a space station here? We know that there is definitely... We've seen it. There's a black hole. Is there anything else here? Okay. Travel via gravitational anomaly is highly unpredictable. Got it! Here's your space station. That's what I was looking for. How we can get back. I would like it if they could show me, like, the galactic plane. Or the solar plane, like, Leo. Oh, God! You know... I guess spinning around isn't a big deal, but it's kind of inefficient for what I want to try to do. New Moklaga. touch down here real quick. And then fly through the black hole and be done. Amcaro Station Major. Save point. Now let's check out my theory real quick before we fly away. Is this? Oh god! Is this how you get Is it every space station you go to you can get an upgrade? And I just haven't been getting them. I think it's everyone you go to and I just haven't been getting them. I mean, 1,500 units is fucking nothing. 15,000 units is fucking nothing. So, alright, next time, go to all of these space stations to get upgrades, apparently. Let's fly through this black hole, though. Alright. I hate this sort of shit. Oh. I got like a phobia for the stuff. I got weird phobias around pulsars and black holes and just a video game. It's just a video game, but I don't like it. But I don't like it. Head first up. Of course, you want to go head. Always go head first into black holes. That's how the event horizon is at its tastiest. So I'm guessing this is where we're going to have a bit of a load time because we're going like station to station. It seems like it's a short load time since it's a load a station. I think we're going between galaxies now. Holy shit. There are? I was getting ready to log out. Shit. So I started blasting. One down. I don't even have the chance to figure out where the fuck I am. Space rescue. 5 more pirates? No. Come on. Get them. Lock on. Don't shoot them. Shoot him. God damn it, quit! Whose shields are those? These seem great. These weapons, the cadmium was worth it. Get away from the other ship, goddammit. I think that's what I'm hitting is that ship shield. Two more remaining. One more remaining. Fuck this dude! Alright, that's it. Space rescue completed. We good? We're done?
Ships defeated.
Yes. Interloper, Viking warrior requests for life form must be Captain looks greatly and communication. How do I get on board the vessel?
Alert. Navigational data received.
Land the freighter and how? Land in the lead freighter. And you will be rewarded. That's a space station. Where's the freighter? Where's the lead freighter? Which freighter is the lead freighter? That's the space station, right? Which freighter is the lead freighter? Cargo pod. Alright, I've done a scan. Is this to speak to the captain? Alright, should we track that mission? Is that like a mission I gotta track? And they'll tell me where to go? Yes, speak to the captain. Is this where I should land? Or no? Yes? Ah. Okay. How do I land here? Is a landing pad here? Yes? No? No? Some sort of engine? Not a landing pad? Got it. How do I... How do I land on the lead freighter? He asks. Stupid, perhaps. Down here? Oh! Found it! Found it! Make our way to the bridge. This is fucking rad. I wasn't necessarily expecting to be able to do this, but sweet. The fact that you can, like, walk around the space ships, like, definitely cool. Am I going the right direction? Right direction? Right direction? Hi, Captain. Captain Ibu! The gates! What'd it do? Gra! Pathetic interloper battle. Viking gives rending. Celebrating a victory. As if to suggest I take command. Inspect the freighter. Wow. Deuterium. Tritium. Gold. Silver. We got a lot. Interstellar scanner. Freighter hyper... Claim the freighter? Become the freighter commander? I now command the freighter? The fuck? Expect your fleet? What do you mean expect my fleet? I'm not ready for this level of responsibility. Or am I? I did always want my own space fleet. Alright, on that note, I guess we'll wrap up here today now. Here's the keys, yeah. Okay, bye. Deuces, sucker. Manage the fleet. What's my fleet like? The SS-8 Reebok. I got the Reebok pumps. It's a silence vessel. Its 7-year journey is exploratory in nature. What am I supposed to do with the freighter? Upgrade? Upgrade the freighter? What is this game? There's all Okay, like, so now we own a freighter. I don't know what to do with this. Recruit Noventia. I mean, I don't speak that much Viking. But you think I'd be able to practice with the guys on my ship, right? Warrior Rade, raid. Alright, well, we'll just leave. Okay, I would like to save video game. I guess in theory it saved when I stepped out. Speak with the freighter's navigator. Grah! Interloper! Our lacks a fleet command room. We can't possibly dispatch expeditions in this state. But my freight likes a fleet. I need to maintain communications, so fleet command room. Build a base inside your freighter. The construction area is located between the hangar and the bridge. I mean... No, learn our language and fly this... I mean, which... Yeah, I mean... No, I will not tell you what the word for cat is. Command this vessel. It's like, we can practice both. Like, you guys like me enough to give me your fucking ship. You know... Interstellar Extractor Core? Yo, what the fuck? So we can just yank mats out of a star. I mean, that makes sense. Why do I have a freighter? Why does this game give me a freighter? Okay, where's my little spaceship? In case this responsibility gets to be too much. But also, like, if I hop into it, it should cop a save, right? We don't have to fly away, we just need to save. Save cycle. Nope. Right? Save! Alright, we got a save point done. Yeah, this is cool. Like a whole other aspect of this fucking game. Where does this go? To the bridge? It goes to the bridge. Great! Alright, we're done. We're done for the day. Tomorrow, watching yet another movie with Blaine. Also, the GB Sumo stream. I don't know what movie we're going to watch, but you can find out. It's about 10 a.m. So about 25 hours from now, the stream will go off. That'll be July 12th, 2025, at about 10 a.m. Eastern time. If you go by the Discord, Discord will tell you what time it'll actually be. I don't know what movie it is. I have to flip a coin, figure out what film we'll watch. But it's either Coconuts with the Marx Brothers or The Last Man on Earth with Vincent Price. We got to figure out what that's going to be. In no particular order, The Real Monty Python, thanks for stopping by, thanks for chatting. Scream Platypus, thanks for stopping by, thanks for chatting. Ray the Git, thanks for stopping by, thanks for the alert. To everyone else who's watching me, I'd like to thank you for watching me play video games. You did not have to watch me play video games. You could have played video games yourself. You could have done something utterly unrelated to video games. You could have watched a movie. You could have watched Danny DeVito. Monty kept reference, so I started blasting. That meme is from Danny DeVito from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. And a good Danny DeVito film, I don't know how well it holds up. Other People's Money from the, I think, 1990 or 1991. It's kind of weird to watch and, you know, cheer for Lawrence the Liquidator, Danny DeVito, as kind of like a rogue capitalist robber baron. But it's a cool movie. Danny DeVito's great in it. It's a feel-good film for me. You probably get it for a couple bucks somewhere if you find it, but Other People's Money. Danny DeVito as just like a greedy CEO trying to take over a company. I think it's funny. But you didn't watch Other People's Money. You watched me play video games and inherit a freighter and a fleet somehow. I might not understand the decision, but I appreciate you making it nonetheless. To everyone who wasn't watching me, I'd like to thank you for not watching me. I appreciate when people don't watch me, because I appreciate when people leave me the fuck alone. Let's go ahead and raid Ray the Git. Ray stopped by. Let's go ahead and kick over to him. On that note, I hope everyone has a good day. We'll see you tomorrow for another movie playing in GB Sumo. Peace out and deuces. Seems to be good. Bye, everyone.